Good morning, class.
Good morning, teacher.
Can you please stand up for our prayer?
Angel of God, my guardian dear, to whom God's love commits me here, ever this day be at my side, to light and guard, to rule and guide. Amen.
Amen. So before you sit, please check your surroundings and under your chair if there's a trash. And then put it in your bag. And also arrange your chair and seat properly. Okay, is there any absent today?
No, teacher.
Well, very good. I am glad that you are all present today. So, how was your day, class?
We are fine, teacher.
Yes, I am so glad that you are all fine. Okay, class, if I say, where are you? And you will say, we are here listening to you. Again, where are you?
We are here listening to you.
Very good. So, before we start our lesson for today, we will be having an activity first called 4 Fix 1 Word. So, all you need to do is to identify the 4 pictures and then fill the missing letter to complete the given word. Are you ready, class?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let us start. Okay, this is the first picture. Who would like to answer? Raise your hand.
Teacher, me.
Okay, what is your answer?
Hospitality po.
Hospitality. Okay, let's see if your answer is correct. Okay, hospitality. Very good. Let us give her a 3 claps. Okay, for our next picture, who would like to answer? Raise your hand. Yes.
Teacher, me po. Culture.
Is it culture? Okay, let us check if your answer is correct. Okay, culture. Again, let us give him a 3 claps. Very good. For our third picture, who would like to answer? Any other hand, please? Yes.
Teacher, traditional po.
Okay, we have again.
Traditional po.
Traditional. Okay, let's check if your answer is correct. Okay, traditional. Let us give him a 3 claps. Okay, very good. For our fourth picture. Yes, can you please answer?
Teacher, Philippines po.
Philippines. Okay, let us check if your answer is correct. Okay, Philippines. So for the last picture, yes, please.
Teacher, honor po.
Honor. Okay, let us check if your answer is correct. Very good. It is honor. Okay, now, what have you observed about the activity we had? What is it all about?
Teacher, I think it's all about loving our own
Very
country
good. It's
po.
about how we love our own country by showing Filipinos tradition. Okay, very good, class. You did a great job for answering our activity. And now, can you please listen to the video that I will going to play? And if you know the song, you can follow and sing it together. Okay?
Minsa'y natuwa ang may likha, 7,000 pulo ang ginawa. Mga hiyas na inilatag sa malasutlang dagat. At ang bayan niyang pinili, nasa dulo ng bahaghari. Kaya't 1,000 kulay nangakit kumakaway. Pilipinas, kapulo ang kwitas ng
for the first question, what did you feel while listening to the song? Yes? Very good. Yes, you felt honored to be one of the Filipino, and also you are encouraged to choose the country where you live. Okay. For the second question, what do you think is the main message of the song? Yes,
Teacher,
please.
it tells us to love our
Very
country.
good. So the main message of the song is to patronize and give love for our own country. Okay, for the third question. Do you enjoy your own country more than any country in the world? Yes?
Yes po, teacher.
Yes, very good. You should be proud of your country. Okay, for our fourth question, have you ever tried to use the traditions of other countries? Yes?
Yes po, teacher.
Very good. Yes, many of you and also your generation today are using the other countries' tradition. The song, the dance, the clothes, and also their looks, right? Okay, so today we're going to discuss about love for the country. Class, are you familiar with this material?
Yes, teacher. No po.
Well, some of you are not familiar with this material. This is what we call shadow puppet box shader. We use this to tell a story using a shadows. And now, we're going to know more about a story of a Tonga girl who lives in New York story. Are you ready to listen?
Yes, teacher.
Now, listen carefully and be quiet. What's the sound of waterfalls? Alright. The novel entitled New Yorker in Tondo by Marcelino Agana Jr. There's a girl named Guy who went to New York to study hair culture and beauty science. Upon going home, after she acquires all the New Yorkish things like style, language, looks, and manner, she even influenced her mother with her way of living. One day, Tony visited Kikai. He heard that Kikai has already arrived. Only he was Kikai's sweetheart. While waiting for Kikai to wake up, Toto and Nena also came. Toto and Nena are childhood friends. Upon waking up, Kikai immediately entertained them. They are all shocked of what they see. When Kikai and Tony had a chance to be alone, tell us about New York. Oh, New York! New York!
How long did you stay there?
10 months, 4 days, 7 hours, and 21 minutes.
She's still there in her dreams.
Yes, I feel I'm still there, as though I had never left it. I had lived there all my life, but I look around me and I realize that no, I'm not there. I'm not in New York. I'm here. I don't think we ought to be here at all, boys.
Yes, we shouldn't disturb her.
And leave her alone with her memories. When Kikai and Tony had the chance to be alone, Tony was trying to open the issue of them being engaged before she left. But Kikai didn't want them. She didn't listen. Instead, she keeps on ignoring Tony and even told him that being engaged to him is just a childish act. She even degraded Tony by telling him, "Imagine a New Yorker marrying a Tondo boy." Tony gets irritated of what Kikai acted. He reprimands her and tells her that New York didn't bring her any good. Kikai realizes everything that Tony said. She asks for forgiveness and promises him that she will go back to her original self. She even said that Francesca is dead and who's standing in front of him is Kikai. Tony forgave her and they went back to each other's arms. And that's how the novel ended. Did you listen to the story of New Yorker in Tondo, class?
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Do you like the story of New Yorker in Tondo?
Yes.
Then, give me a thumbs up if you like the story. Well, I'm glad that you listened to what I presented to all of you. Now, based on what I presented in front, who do you think is the main character of New Yorker in Tondo?
Kikai, teacher.
Correct, Kikai is the main character of the novel, and based on the shadow puppet Max Cheddar, how would you describe Kikai?
Teacher, she get a good English skill po.
Right. She lives in New York and her speech was also influenced. She always used English words. What do you notice about her accent?
She got an American accent, teacher.
Right. She got different accent than the other characters. Anyone, how would you describe Kikai?
She's so maarte po, teacher.
Right. Correct. Your answer is valid because we can consider Kikai as maarte because she have different habits, fashion, and demeanor compared to us Filipinos.
A girl who likes New York so much
Good.
po.
But it's more than liking New York. She became
Obsessed
right,
po.
correct. She became obsessed with the lifestyle in New York and even tried to apply it when she returns to Tondo, right? Right. What Kikai's behavior do you notice that she was influenced?
She
Yes?
changed her name to Francesca
Yes.
po. She speak in different accents.
Yes.
They always look down of Tondo po. She was ashamed of her culture po.
Anyone?
She always compare everything to New York po.
All of your answers are correct. We can see in the novel how she changes her name, accent, lifestyle, and even her attitude toward her Filipino peers. Do you all think that you will be all like Kikai whenever you go to another country?
No.
No. Why do you think you will not be all like Kikai whenever you go to another country?
Because I like being Filipino, teacher.
Good. What lessons can you learn from Kikai's experience in New Yorker in Tondo? Yes?
Don't forget where you came from, teacher. We should not look down of our country po.
Your answers are right. We should not forget our roots and we should not look down on our own
country. We should be proud being a Filipino because, as we all know, Philippines have rich culture and heritage. And now, as a student, how can you show your appreciation on your own culture and heritage despite that you're still open to other influences? Alright?
Speak Filipino.
Yes?
By still doing the tradition po.
Correct. I'm glad that you all show patriotism through your answers while being open for new experiences. Now, give ourselves a pagaling pa.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Magaling, magaling.
Alright. From our discussion, we learned that the New Yorker in Tondo is a story that shows the importance of embracing one's culture and one's roots. The main character, Kikay, became obsessed or influenced in the culture of New York, which led her to forget her Filipino identity and look down on her own culture. However, through the confrontation with her friends, she realized that value of her Tondo upbringing and a promise to return to her old self. This teaches us important lessons such as not forgetting where we came from, being proud of our culture, and appreciating our heritage while still being open to learning from other countries. It reminds us that while it's good to adapt and grow, we should never lose sight of our identity and love as Filipinos.
And before we end our class, we will have a last activity. I will give a flaglet, a sad face emoticon, and a Philippine flag. Direction: raise the Philippine flaglet if the statement is showing love for the country, while raise the sad face if not. For the first question, Jana properly singing the Philippine national anthem in flag ceremony. So, it is showing love for the country or not?
Love for the
That's
country.
right. As a Filipino citizen, we should learn to respect. If you will hear the national anthem, you should sing it properly. Next question. Jace is buying Japan-made goods since she believes it has a better quality. It is showing love for the country or not?
No.
That's right. It is not. Why?
Because she knows the
Yes,
part of this
very
country
good.
po.
We should support our own products, local vendors in the Philippines. For the third question, every election, Philip always vote actively and educate others the importance of voting to the citizens and the country. Raise your flaglet if it's showing love for the country or not. What's the answer?
Love showing
That's
love.
right.
Sure.
It is showing love for the country because Philip has always voted actively and he educates others the importance of voting. For the fourth question, in the school contest, Sarah wants to use the Korean dance instead of using folk dance. Raise your flaglets if it's showing love for the country or not.
Not po, teacher.
Very good. It is not. Because instead of showing our own culture, she choose culture from different country. And for the last question, Erica mocks OPM song whenever she hears it. Love for the country?
No, teacher.
That's right. It is not. Because as a Filipino, we should not mock our own OPM song. I am glad that you learned today's lesson. Give yourself a round of applause. And before we dismiss, do you have any question for our discussions for today, class? If not, then how about for your assignment? None? Okay, now you may go and see you tomorrow. Goodbye, class.